to take a minute to unbox this Phopik tripod that I purchased through Amazon. It is a 79-inch tripod. Normally don't do this, so it's kind of new to me. Anyway, I wanted to do the unboxing before I use it. Usually when I get these things in, I'm like a kid and I just want to open it. So here we go. I'm going to open it up and then I'll do just a quick overview or analysis of what I think of it to start with. It had good reviews, so just quickly comes out of the box in a case like this. It says Phopik on the side. And I was purchasing this because the tripod that I currently have is not tall enough. As you can see, while I'm doing this, I have to sit down. The other reason I was purchasing it is because I wanted something more stable to hold this camera. The one that I'm using, I'll show in a minute, is very lightweight and doesn't feel like it would support this camera too well. Also in this bag, this is the handle for it, and a registration card. Looks like a warranty registration with a little Allen wrench. So you take it out, it comes in a plastic bag. We remove this from the plastic. Initially, it feels solid. It feels much more solid than anything I had. And you flip the legs completely flip around, and they start clicking into place as you flip them around. So flip this one around, flip this one around, and flip this one around. I took it to its second notch. You can see it's already pretty tall on my table. I would say it's a good 2 feet tall here. Got a nice velvet bag over the top of the mount at the top. Remove it. I'm going to have to lower it so that I can see what's going on at the top. So if I bring it down here, this is kind of cool. It has a little level at the top of it. I have to stand up to show you. So I don't know if you can even see it in the camera, but there's a level right here. And all the turning mechanisms feel really solid, really smooth. This turns. And to make it a monopod, one of the legs comes off. So basically this comes out of here, and then it actually has something on it. I believe this right here, this leg unscrews. It says to release, you unscrew this leg right here, and this will screw into the bottom of this up here. This is for tightening this down so you can slide it up and down. So you can turn this into a monopod, which I am not going to do right now. But it looks like, yeah, this just comes off the bottom of it. And that way you can slide it out of here. I am going to leave it in here right now. Pull it all the way up. And yeah, so my initial impression of it is it seems very sturdy. These release things, release the legs so they can come back up. It comes out into 3 different sections here to make it hopefully plenty tall enough. Actually, that's all the way out. That's all the way out. Seems like this should come further. And then this one. Oh, this one's not loose is the problem. That one's, there you go. So all 3 of those come out. This is foam padded here. This is because this is the monopod leg. It's got a nice foam pad on it. But it's going to get nice and tall. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off and mount the camera to this so you can kind of see what it looks like here. Okay, so this is the piece that mounts to the bottom of the camera. And it's metal, unlike most of the ones that I've gotten on. You can hear it. Most of the ones I get with other tripods have always been plastic. So I'm just going to take this and screw it to the bottom of this camera, just as an example. And I actually have a plastic one here in my pocket from another tripod, which looks like it may actually fit, so I could use it. Because the way this works, this just clamps. So when you screw this tighter, it kind of clamps on. This one's a little bit loose in it. So it doesn't actually fit. This one wouldn't actually work. It's too loose. So this just slides back and forth with this screw to clamp onto it. So if we take this one, we put it back in here. It has to go this one direction. And we turn this, it'll clamp it. Now it's on a pivoting ball, so it can go any direction. And this right here tightens up that ball. So I can tighten the ball to this direction, tighten the head of it over here. It seems to rock right here in this particular spot. So I got everything tightened here. This is tightened. This is the pole that comes up. It'll go up pretty high, even over my head. But what is interesting to me is right here, this spot. Nothing seems to want to tighten that spot down. Wait, that did it. So this right here was not tightened against the bottom. Okay, so now it's nice and tight there. This spins around nice and evenly. It's got a nice even, nice smooth turning on it. Without loose. Okay, so this is what this does. You get this all tightened up down here the way it's supposed to be. Then this makes it so you can turn nice and fluid. If you were panning real good, and then this locks it in place so that it won't turn. And now it doesn't rock anymore, so it is nice and stable. So yeah, actually I really like it. It seems very stable. Camera's a little crooked. Loosen the little ball up. Get everything level the way you want it. It does have a level in here. I put this camera actually on the base backwards. Had I put it on the base the other direction, actually no, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, you put this on this base like this, like so, and then tighten it up from the front. Now what I do is I spin this around. So actually you can see the level back here. And as a quick comparison, I'll take a video of the camera that I'm shooting this video with, so you can kind of see the comparison between the two. Okay, so here's the camera that I was shooting the video with, and the tripod that it's on. It's an Amazon Basics tripod. I think it says that somewhere on the tripod. Here it is right here. You can see it says Amazon Basics. It's been a good tripod, but it's not, like I said, it's pretty thin, very lightweight, and I didn't trust it to put the big camera on. So here's the other one. As you can see, just in its low setting here, it's quite a bit taller. If I raise that camera way up, I can get it much higher. So right now I'm planning still on using this little camera on this big tripod for the purpose of doing other videos, and I needed to be able to get it up a lot higher than it is. I'm always having to look down on the camera. So I mounted the camera on the new tripod. As you can see, I can look standing up here. I can look straight at the camera, whereas before with the other tripod I couldn't look at the camera like this. So I'm looking forward to using this tripod. It gives me a lot more flexibility. So I hope you find this video useful, and thank you for watching.